Different than because he views Jake Paul as a decent boxer. This is not the first time that someone has come out and said this. We've heard Terrence Bud Crawford come out and say that because of the size difference, Tank won't be able to hurt Jake Paul, and that Jake Paul could probably knock him out with one punch.
Everybody coming together and saying, oh, we're going to watch a freak show. This is what this is. We know what this is. It is absolutely mental, what we're going to watch here.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly crashed the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis press conference, stepping on stage to warn Jake face-to-face. The whole scene turned chaotic fast, both sides throwing insults and tension boiling over. It's clear now this isn't just hype. Things are real personal between these camps heading into one of the most talked about fights in boxing.
Just showing up. Honestly, I'm gonna knock him out. You know, he has a lot of flaws in his defense, and I'm gonna expose him. You know, look what a 135 Lamont Roach did to him, and it's just gonna be so much fun for me. I'm so glad that God gave me this moment. I'm Gervonta Tank Davis.
Many critics are already trashing the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight, calling it a circus act instead of real boxing. But not everyone sees it that way. Ariel Helwani fired back at the critics, pointing out how MMA fans love these kinds of wild crossover matchups. Yet when boxing does it, people suddenly act like it's the end of the sport. He said it's pure hypocrisy and shows a double standard. According to Helwani, this fight might not fit the old-school boxing mold, but it's entertainment, and that's exactly what fans want.
Generally, I'm sure it'll be a little bit closer, maybe 200 to 150. How much bigger can Tank get? Why would that be somewhat celebrated in MMA, but in boxing it isn't? Do you know what I mean, Pizzi? In MMA, like, we sort of love the freak shows, but in boxing they don't. Why do you think that is? What does that say about us in MMA?
Well, we're a sick bunch of fucks. There's no doubt about that. But I will say,
you agree, right, or no?
Yeah. Like, the idea of the MMA freak show is everybody coming together and saying, oh, we're going to watch a freak show. This is what this is. We know what this is. It is absolutely mental, what we're going to watch here. I think where people get annoyed with Jake is, like, you know, he even got me. You know what I mean? This guy is the greatest outrage farmer of all time. I saw his tweet and I was like, reading it, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, this is exactly what he fucking wants me to do. You know, like, this is, every time I'm doing this, he's in the game of getting eyeballs, and this is ridiculous. As long as, like, you know, why do I like an MMA freak show? Why would I watch Eddie Hall in an MMA fight against Dylan Dennis? I'd be like, this is fucking ridiculous, and I have to watch it. That's the way I feel about Jake Paul and Davis. I will watch it. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's all of us getting together to go to the circus for the evening. I think the reason why there's pushback against it when Jake does it is because Jake, and obviously tactfully, is going like, what are you talking about? This guy's a world champion. I took out Mike Tyson. He's a world champion. And then I'm going to take out Canelo and stuff like this. Like, he's winding us up. He's not agreeing to the stipulation that we're all agreeing on, which is, this is a freak show. This is absolutely mental. As long as we can agree with that, we can all enjoy it collectively.
But do you not think he does agree to that? Do you not think he knows what this is?
No, I do.
Floyd Mayweather finally spoke on the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight, saying the Paul brothers are doing things people might not understand, but he's fine letting them do their thing. Still, Floyd didn't hold back on Jake's boxing skills, saying Jake has never been tested against a real fighter. According to Floyd, Jake's never faced someone with true championship experience, someone like Gervonta Davis, who actually represents what real boxing is all about.
Like I said before, they know what they're doing. Both brothers, Logan as well as Jake, they know what they're doing. So they're doing.
The upcoming Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul fight has the boxing world split right down the middle. Many fans and analysts say this matchup feels wrong, like it doesn't belong in real boxing. Longtime Davis supporters, who've watched him rise from the streets to world titles, see this as a step backward for a true champion known for his knockout power and hunger for greatness. The backlash isn't just about Jake being a YouTuber. It's about the fact that a fighter of Davis's level is even wasting time on what many call a circus fight.
I believe people think that Tank ain't gonna knock out Jake Paul. Like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's gonna go. Jake Paul will go in that ring thinking he has the upper hand, he has the reach, he has the weight, And he gonna go in there confident. Yeah, he might stun Tank a little bit, but I'm gonna tell you, he gonna underestimate Tank. That's exactly what's about to happen. He's gonna underestimate him and his size, and he gonna get crushed. I think this right here is what's gonna end Jake Paul's boxing career. I think that Jake Paul, when you sit here and think about it, the people he fought, I'm not saying they wasn't real fighters, but they just not no Tank Davis, buddy. I'm telling you, I don't think this is scripted. I think, yes, this is for money, but I think it's like, hey, at your own cost, go in that ring. Y'all know the weight difference. What's gonna happen is what's gonna happen at the end of the day. I think Tank really go, hey, drop him. He ain't gonna understand, Jake Paul ain't understand how, but he's about to see it. And on some real stuff, I think Tank setting Jake Paul up. So I remember when Jake Paul went up against Tyson, he said, you need to fight me. Like, I want to get in the ring with Jake Paul. He disrespected the boxing world by getting in the ring with Tyson and embarrassing him. And you know, Tank really messed with Tyson. I think he setting him up, bro. Mark my words. I think he like, yeah, come in the ring, but we gonna do a friendly, you know what I'm saying? You know, a match or whatever. We gonna get this money. He about to embarrass him November 14th. Just because Jake Paul think the boxing world sweet. He think it's sweet. He think they about to keep taking it easy on him with these fights. All right, I bet you. How much I want to bet? Tank is setting him up. He's gonna literally do him so bad just to make an example out of.
This fight has turned into pure chaos, filled with weird moments that make fans question if it's even real boxing anymore. One of the latest twists involves Shakur Stevenson, who caught heat after reports claimed he sparred with Jake Paul. Fans instantly turned on him, accusing Shakur of backing a fight they already see as a joke. But Shakur didn't flinch. He clapped back, saying the hate only fuels him and that he's staying focused. Still, the fact that even fighters not involved are getting dragged into the drama shows how wild this event has become. At this point, people seem more obsessed with the gossip and social media buzz than the fight itself.
Right? When Turkey was doing all that, like, I don't want no boring Tom and Jerry fights, he came out with a Tom and Jerry hat. And then he fought in a style that is not sustainable for him. And it's not, again, for me, it's not sustainable because fighting like that, if you do that with the wrong one, you'll lose. If you fight how you fight, okay, it's going to be harder to win. But you're putting your own self on the chopping block, trying to appease the crowd or not be Tom and Jerry. It's not sustainable. And even in the Zepeda fight, he got rocked back with a jab and fell into the ropes like that. So you could say I wasn't hurt and all that, but it's still a bad look. It's a bad look. People always talk about Tank, the knee, hair grease thing, but what about Shakur getting rocked into the ropes from a Zepeda jab? Even if you were off balance, you're supposed to be light years ahead of Zepeda skillfully. So to me, that still looks really bad. Like, I've watched 50 fights from Floyd Mayweather, and he's fighting way better than Zepeda level. And Canelo and these guys, they're not punching him into the ropes and he's staggering back. The optics of it look bad. So back to it, Shakur, I feel like he's trying so hard to look unbothered, but he always replies to it so you could tell he's bothered. He's like, man, I got him so mad at me. And I personally, I don't prefer that when people do that. Like, for example, Shakur's like, man, I got him tuned in and thanks for the support. Bro, they're not really supporting you. They're all the comments underneath you saying whatever you said about I get to pick Jake Paul's brain and work with him and all that. Most of them were negative. So you're trying to like it's so weird because it reminds me of when I've seen people like celebrities or whatever who they have a
So what do you guys think? Is this fight good for boxing or just another money grab that hurts the sport's image? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real boxing news and drama right here.